Hey guys, Mustang here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so I've got an interesting one for you today. I'm sure obviously you have read the title, and that's probably one of the main reasons why you clicked onto the video. So I want to go ahead and explain my theory to you guys based on everything that has been going on in the game or on social media, all the announcements that we've seen for the anniversary so far. So obviously, before the units were actually announced, the community was pretty much convinced. I can't even remember why this originally came up, but the community was convinced that the anniversary for this year was going to be double Gogeta. And obviously we saw the Goku and Vegeta in the art, the fact that we kind of get, you know, the actual 7th anniversary logo, which always kind of alludes to who the free unit that they give out is going to be, which of course is a base form Goku and Vegeta, we know now. So, you know, the fact that it's Goku and Vegeta, the fusion was definitely top of the list of things that people were expecting to see. Now, I know there's a whole bunch of people that didn't want fusions again. There's a bunch of people that obviously don't mind it, or even wanted it, of course. For me, I kind of fit somewhere in the middle. Like, I still think the fusions are hype characters. I can see why some people don't like the fact that they do them so often, but they sell, and I want Dokkan to be successful. So, you know, I have no doubt whatsoever that, like every single year, the anniversary on JP will hit top grossing probably multiple times, and then same when it later comes to global as well. So either way, it's going to be interesting. And then, of course, when the units were finally shown, we have Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta that fuse into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And then they showed Super Saiyan God Goku and Vegeta, who transform into Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta with the iconic, like, Kamehameha Gallic Gun from the movie. I can't remember if this was in the trailer or not, but definitely a very hype moment. It's kind of a shame that it gets glossed over a little bit in the movie, because they do this and Broly just kind of shrugs it off and, like, the fight keeps going, which is a little bit disappointing. But I'm very much looking forward to seeing what the animation is actually going to be in the game. So the point of this video is the fact that, you know, I tweeted about this, kind of, in a way, everybody was wrong, right? Because we kind of thought the main popular theories were it was either double Gogeta or no Gogeta, and instead we've kind of got half Gogeta. But the whole point of this video is talking about blue Gogeta and the fact that I think he will still appear for the anniversary. Now, there are two main ways that I think this is going to happen, and the second one is kind of a cop-out, I guess, but it's kind of like an insurance policy. Now, I'm not going to go hard saying that, like, this is absolutely what is going to happen. This is a prediction from me, which I feel kind of strongly about, but it's more like it's a feeling, you know, a feeling in my bones. I've got that tingle in the spine. I'm going to go Super Saiyan, but I could be completely wrong. I'm not going to double down on a take and then get clowned for it. Like, I'm not going to mention who, but there was a lot of clowning going on Twitter based on the predictions for the anniversary. But I have a very, very strong feeling that this unit is going to have an active skill where they fuse into Blue Gogeta and do either the Kamehameha or the Stardust Breaker, you know, as like a way to finish off the enemy. Obviously, Gogeta didn't actually finish off Broly, but I have a very strong feeling that this unit is going to have this active skill. And this will be very, very interesting. Because, in a way, like, they don't have to do double Gogeta, but it just seems a bit strange that you have, like, the fusing unit, and then the other unit doesn't fuse and is a separate entity altogether, basically just a joined forces unit. Now, I'm not saying that they can't do that. If they've decided to do that, it is kind of an interesting way of doing it, subverting everybody's expectations. But I have a very, very strong feeling that we are going to see this unit have an active skill where they fuse into Blue Gogeta. It'd be very cool if Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has an active skill as well, but I expect him to have the super attack counter mechanic. I did tweet about this the other day as well. Obviously, like, Int Gogeta only has a 50% chance, whereas the old Tech Gogeta has a 70% chance. Considering this LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is probably, as an anniversary unit, going to end up being either the number 1 or number 2 unit in the game, depending on how good the Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta are. I feel like giving him a 70% counter chance is a bit crazy, but then at the same time, I mean, nowadays we have units that will 100% negate certain types of super attacks. So it'd be kind of cool if he has, like, maybe has like 70% chance to counter a certain type of super attack and then only 50% to counter the other types. That would be kind of cool. But Obviously, that remains to be seen, so I don't know if they would give him an active skill on top of an already powerful mechanic, but I have a very strong feeling that they are going to have this in here, which not only is going to be very cool to see, but it also gives them a bunch of extra categories as well as other options, because, like, for example, I feel like the two main EZAs that we could see in Part 1, or potentially Part 2 of the anniversary, is going to be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the tech one, and then this AGL Gogeta, who obviously transforms into Blue Gogeta. Now, he's going to share a bunch of links with the two Super Saiyan Blues, even if they don't fuse, because obviously if they fuse as part of their active skill, you know, then it's not going to change their link set or anything like that. But obviously they're going to have, like, Super Saiyan Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle. I assume they'll have Warrior Gods, and they could even have Saiyan Warrior Race, so they're going to have a pretty good link set with him. But if they do fuse in their active skill, what would be very, very interesting about that is the fact that the card would then technically be on Fusion and Time Limit as well. And I guess, I don't know if they would include them on every single one of these. Would they be on Trump Card as well? Maybe. Because when we look at the... oh yeah, there's also this Gogeta, but I don't think they're going to open this tab. He's another good potential link partner for the LR Super Saiyan Blues, but I can't see him getting an EZA during this celebration. Crazier things have happened, but if we are getting an LR EZA, I feel like it's more likely to be the 3-year LRs. But yeah, if we have a look at these guys, the categories for the Super Saiyan Blues are going to be pretty similar to these guys. They're not going to be on Universe Survival Saga, obviously, but Realm of Gods, Pure Saiyans, they're not going to be on Reps of Universe 7. Full Power is debatable. We talked about this in the Discord when we did the FCF episode for it, because in the movie, the idea, as far as I'm aware, is that Goku is not able to just tap into UI, like, at will. And I'm assuming the same with Vegeta for Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. So you could argue that when they're fighting Broly in the movie, they are fighting at their full power that they have available to them at the time. But I could imagine them not being on full power, that's fine. And then Join Forces, only Goku does the Kamehameha, but they're still on there, so they would be on there. And then All Out Struggle and Powerful Comeback seems... maybe not Powerful Comeback, because they still don't really manage to get much of a leg up on Broly, but All Out Struggle makes a lot of sense. So they'll be on quite a few categories, but they'll obviously be dropping a bunch of these. But if we look at the Super Saiyan Goku, the GT one, and Vegeta is the same, because he transforms into Super Saiyan 4 Goku in his active skill, he is on Giant 8 power. Now, the interesting thing is, he does actually go Super Saiyan 2 and 3 during the active skill, and he's not on those categories. So I feel like he's on Giant 8 power simply because in the animation, he literally transforms into a Giant Ape and then transforms into Super Saiyan 4. So, if this unit was to actually have, like, a fusion in their animation, then they would be on Fusion and Time Limit as well, which then means they would link up super well with units like the Tech Gogeta and the 3-year Gogeta if he does get an EZA. It would definitely be a very nice and interesting buff to the Fusion team to have these guys on there, despite the fact the card itself doesn't actually ever technically fuse in terms of the card actually changing into Gogeta. And what would be super awesome about that is then both the LRs would be on the same team, because obviously this guy's going to be on Fusion and Time Limit. Now, there probably will be teams that they share, because they might get new categories. We don't know what the leader skills are going to be like, especially because leader skills are potentially being updated in some way with the anniversary. We don't know what sort of new stuff is coming. But both of the 6-year LRs can be run on quite a few of the same teams. So it'd be very interesting to have these guys on like a fusion team if you pull both of them. And based on, like I say, the GT, Goku and Vegeta, if they do fuse in their active skill, then they will be on Fusion and Time Limit, which would be pretty awesome. Like the Fusion category, they've been gearing it up with some massive buffs with the Dragon Ball Fusions units getting Awakenings for those that didn't have them, and then them basically all getting EZAs. So in the lead up to the anniversary, Fusions has gotten a massive buff, and obviously one of the LRs is definitely going to be on there. But the other one, like I say, if they fuse into Gogeta in their active skill, they will be on the Fusion category as well. So I personally do think that they are going to have that. Mainly because, like, this art is kind of the only thing they really do in the movie together. So it'll be interesting to see what their 12 key is, because I assume this attack is going to be their 18 key super. But, like, the 12 key is probably going to have to be kind of made up from, I guess, separate attacks that they do in the movie while blue, and then just kind of put together. And then that's I don't want to say that's all they do, because obviously most LRs, you know, they only have 2 super attacks, but they don't have a lot of other things to draw from, even though this is a really cool moment from the movie. It looks super cool, and like I say, I think it was in the trailer. But if they were to have active skills, because obviously remember the 6-year LRs had like revivals, which, hey, maybe they have a revival where they fuse into Gogeta. Although no, because then they would stay Gogeta, and I feel like that would have been shown already. So they probably don't have a revival, so an active skill potentially with the fusion. And then, like I said, I feel like this guy is potentially up for an EZA. This is what I was saying at the beginning, where this is kind of the secondary one that can kind of be a backup. If I am completely wrong, if this guy gets an EZA, then technically Blue Gogeta was still a part of the anniversary, so I wasn't completely wrong. But let me know what you guys think down below. I don't know what it is. I just really feel like that is what we're going to see from these guys. And I feel like that would be super, super cool. And whilst it might annoy some of the people, it would mean that we do literally have a Fusions-themed anniversary, even though technically this unit doesn't fuse in terms of the actual kit of the card. So let me know what you guys think down below. Like, it's not... I thought about this earlier. It's not a cope. Like, I honestly don't care if they don't fuse. I was one of the people that was perfectly fine with it being double Gogeta. I'm also perfectly fine with it not being double Gogeta when they announced it. So this isn't me trying to cope, but I just really feel like we are going to see that, and I think that would be awesome. So you guys let me know what you think down below. Am I completely wrong? Am I making this up? I guess we're going to find out in like a day or so when we when Dokkan inevitably does the data download before the live stream and everything gets ruined by I don't know why they keep doing that, but I'm assuming that's going to happen again. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. And if you are on JP, tell me which unit you are most excited for. Obviously, once we see their animations and their kit and everything, that could change. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.